வணக்கம். நீங்கள் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கிறது தமிரிக்கா தொலைக்காட்சி. அமெரிக்காவால் தமிழர்களுக்காகவே தொடங்கப்பட்ட ஒரு தொலைக்காட்சி தமிரிக்கா தொலைக்காட்சிங்கிறது. இதில் நான் மட்டுமல்ல, இன்னும் நிறைய பேருடைய நல்ல நல்ல ப்ரோக்ராம்கள்லாம் வந்துட்டு இருக்குது. ஸோ இங்கே இருக்கிற லோக்கல் டேலண்ட்ஸ் மூலமாகவும் நல்ல நிகழ்ச்சிகள் நடக்குது. எங்களை மாதிரி அங்கேருந்து வர்றவங்க அல்லது அங்கேருந்துட்டே கூட இதுக்கு பேட்டி கொடுத்து நல்ல நிகழ்ச்சிகளை வந்து இந்த இதில் ஒளிபரப்புறதுக்கான வாய்ப்பு இருக்குது. அதனால் இது நல்லா வளர்றதுக்கு என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்கள் தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன்.
ரிசோர்ஸ் பர்சன் வந்துட்டாராங்க மேடம்?
ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டாங்க சார்.
Okay, so welcome sir. On behalf of college, I welcome you. I am the principal sir.
Tamerica, first Tamil channel from America.
வாயாலேயே வரசுடுவீங்களா? பாதி நிக்கிற மாதிரி பாட்டு பாடுவீங்களா?
Julie ma'am, start பண்ணலாம் Julie ma'am.
வைக்கிற மாதிரி டான்ஸ் ஆடுவீங்களா?
A very good evening to one gathered here. On this auspicious occasion, I would like to welcome you all to the 1-week virtual international faculty development program on importance of soft skills in from July to 11th July 2021, organized by Department of History and Department of Tamil, Makuna Arts and Science College for Women, Viraganur, Madurai, Tamil Nadu. Let us start the program with prayer. Dear Lord, help us to listen with open mind and heart. Help us to learn something today. Guide us, Lord, to learn the skills necessary to build healthy relationships with our families, friends, and colleagues. Bless each one of us gathered here. We ask this in the name of the Jesus. Amen. It happened to be the first day on the topic Communication Technology by Dr.S.V.L.Michael Prasad, Vasantrao, Associate Professor, KLS Gogte Institute of Technology, Belagavi, Karnataka. Now I call upon Mrs.N.Nagalatha Ravi, Head Department of History, to give welcome address and to give introduction about our resource person. Welcome you, ma'am.
Good evening to one and all present here. I cordially invite you all for the virtual International Faculty Development Program. I am extremely honored and feeling privileged to address everyone on this occasion. I would like to thank our Secretary Sister and Principal for giving me this opportunity to welcome our dignified Chief Guest for the evening today. Further, on behalf of everyone present here, I heartily welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Kulkarni Prasad, Vasantrao, Associate Professor in KLS Institute of Technology. He achieved BSc, PCM in Darba, MBA in Hubli, and his PhD in Coimbatore. He has a working experience in different fields like advertising manager, lecturer, senior lecturer, and consultant, and presently he is an associate professor. He conferred with the Best Teacher Award by M.B. Jayaraman Trust, Bangalore. He published his papers in national and international journals and conferences. He attended many faculty development program and management development program. It is really an honor for all of us to have you as chief guest. Thank you, sir. Last but not least, I happily welcome all the faculties, research scholars, and everyone here to support and participate throughout the program and make it successful. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Mute எடுத்து விட்டு பேசுங்க ஜூலி மேம்.
Muted.
Thank you, ma'am, for your address. Now I call Dr. S.V.L.Michael, Principal of Madonna Arts and Science College, Viraganur, Madurai, Tamil Nadu, to deliver presidential address. Over to you, sir.
Am I audible? Audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good evening to all of you participating the virtual 1-week faculty development program organized by the departments of Tamil and History of our Madonna Arts and Science College for Women, Viraganur. I deem it a privilege to present the presidential address in the 7-day FDP in the virtual platform. T.S. Eliot's concept of tradition and individual talent focuses on the fact that a creative artist stands in a long line of great people who have attained excellence in human existence. We, the Madonites, feel that we are an integral part of a glorious tradition that began in 1900 with a noble aim of taking good news to the poor and the marginalized section in and around Madurai. The band of committed sisters, the congregation of Immaculate Conception, who founded Madonna Arts and Science College for Women with the aim of creating men and women for others, focusing on the path of excellence based on their talents, which suggests individualized attention to the needs of other, distinct respect for her unique circumstances and concerns, and an appropriate appreciation for her particular gifts and insights. Having realized the importance of holistic education, we, the Madonna College, conduct various dimensional activities to the students. These activities became the focus of empowerment of students, which are very base for the self-development of our student friends. In our country, the social status of women in rural areas still causes grave concern. The rural women are more vulnerable to oppressive forces that subject them to exploitation in various forms. Therefore, empowerment of women living in rural India, especially in Madurai, around Madurai, in Viraganur, is the need of the hour. With this sole objective, we, the management, is very much engaged in various strategies to make them aware of this important problem. So the departments and the teachers work around the clock to make the students to empower in their lives. During the COVID-19 lockdown period, we are all busy in conducting webinars. Since we conducted nearly 50 webinars in the last year, 2021, the principal, have discussed with the HODs for conducting many webinars in this year too. All the departments are very busy in conducting webinars these days. With my call of request, the departments of Tamil and History have responded very positively in conducting FDP for 7 days for the teachers in this year. This is the innovative one in the very short history of the college. This is the first FDP conducted by our college. Even this is all conducted by the departments of Tamil and History. I take this opportunity to thank all the staff of the departments of Tamil and History, especially the HODs of the Tamil and History departments, Professor Salomi, Rajarigam, and Professor N.Nagalatha, respectively. A lot of appreciation to all the staff members of both departments. I sincerely express my gratitude and thanks to the Secretary of the College, Reverend Sister Alphonse Anandi, CIC, for her continuous moral support towards the conduct of all the programs in the college, especially the first FDP organized by the departments of Tamil and History. And I take this opportunity to thank all the guest speakers of the 7 days FDP, especially today in our midst in the webinar. We have a famous person, professor, a well-known professor in the management disciplines, Dr. Kulkarni Prasad, Vasantrao, from KLS Gogte Institute of Technology, Karnataka. I thank Professor Kulkarni wholeheartedly for having accepted our sincere, simple and humble call, and he is very well present in the webinar. So I take this opportunity to thank the guest speaker of today's webinar. I take this opportunity to thank all the other 6 resource persons, the guest speakers of all the other 6 days. So this is the first webinar. அருமை பங்கேற்பாளர்களே, உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் எங்கள் மடோனா கல்லூரியின் சார்பாக வணக்கங்களையும் வாழ்த்துக்களையும் தெரிவிப்பதிலே நான் மிக்க மெத்த மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். எங்கள் கல்லூரி தொடங்கி ஏறக்குறைய ஒரு 5 ஆண்டுகள் தான் முடிந்திருந்தாலும், நிறைவுற்றிருந்தாலும், நிறைவு செய்திருந்தாலும், நிறைய பணிகளை, நிறைய முன்மாதிரியான நிகழ்வுகளை எல்லாம் நாங்கள் நடத்தி வருகிறோம். அதற்கு ஒரு எடுத்துக்காட்டு தான் இந்த 7 நாள் ஆசிரியர் திறன் மேம்பாட்டு பயிற்சியானது. எங்கள் கல்லூரி ஏற்று நடத்துகிற, எங்கள் கல்லூரியில இயங்கிக் கொண்டிருக்கிற தமிழ் துறை மற்றும் வரலாற்று துறை, இந்த 2 பேராசிரியர்கள் எல்லோருமாக சேர்ந்து துறை தலைவர்கள் பேராசிரியை ராஜரீகம், பேராசிரியை நாகலதா இவர்களினுடைய சீரிய தலைமையின் கீழ் அருமையான ஒரு 7 நாள் நிகழ்வுகளை ஏற்படுத்தி இருப்பது கல்லூரிக்கு அவர்கள் செய்கிற மிகப்பெரிய கௌரவமாக இருக்கும் என்று நான் உறுதியாக நம்புகிறேன். நம்முடைய கல்லூரி நடத்துகிற முதல் FDP இது என்பதால் இதை ஏற்பாடு செய்திருக்கிற அனைத்து பேராசிரியர்களையும், குறிப்பாக தமிழ்துறை மற்றும் வரலாற்றுத்துறை பேராசிரிய அனைத்து பெருமக்களையும், முக்கியமாக துறை தலைவர்களையும் நெஞ்சார நான் பாராட்டி மகிழ்கிறேன். அவர்கள் ஏற்று நடத்துகிற இந்த 7 நாள் கருத்தரங்கு, பயிற்சி பட்டறை அருமையான விளைவுகளை, அருமையான சாதனைகளை செய்ய வேண்டும் என்று நான் மிக வேண்டி விரும்பி கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன், ஆசிக்கிறேன். இங்கே ஒரு முக்கியமாக நான் சொல்ல வேண்டிய ஒரு நன்றி, தமெரிக்கா டிவி என்கிற இந்த அருமையான ஊடகம் நம்முடைய இந்த முழு நிகழ்ச்சியையுமே உலகம் முழுவதும் ஒளிபரப்பிக் கொண்டிருக்கிறது என்பதை நினைக்கிற போது, இந்த தமெரிக்கா டிவியினுடைய பொறுப்பாளர்களையும் பேராசிரியர்களையும், இங்கே அந்த தமெரிக்கா டிவியின் சார்பாக இங்கே வந்திருக்கிற ஆசிரியர் பெருமகனாரையும் நான் கல்லூரியின் சார்பாக வணங்கி மகிழ்கிறேன். ஆகவே பங்கேற்பாளர்களே, 7 நாட்களும் அருமையான பயிற்சியை கொடுப்பதற்கு நாங்கள் தயாராக இருக்கிறோம். மென்திறன் என்று சொல்லப்படுகிற இந்த சாஃப்ட் ஸ்கில்ஸ் இல்லாமல் இனி எதிர்காலத்திலே எந்த மாணவனுக்கும் அருமையான எதிர்காலம் ஏற்பட முடியாது என்பதை நாங்கள் உணர்ந்தவர்களாக இருக்கிறோம். ஆகவே எங்கள் கல்லூரியினுடைய விசேஷமான தனி பண்பாக இருக்கக்கூடிய மாணவர்களுக்கு மென்திறன்களை கற்றுக் கொடுப்பது என்பதை மையப் பொருளாக வைத்துத்தான் இந்த 7 நாள் ஆசிரியர் திறன் மேம்பாட்டு பயிற்சியை எங்களுடைய பேராசிரியர்கள் வடிவமைத்திருக்கிறார்கள். ஆகவே இதிலே பங்கெடுத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிற அனைத்து பெருமக்களையும் நான் வரவேற்கிறேன். ஆசிரியர்களை, பேராசிரியர்களை, ஆராய்ச்சி மாணவர்களை, எங்களுடைய மாணவர்களை, எங்களுடைய ஆசிரியர் பெருமக்களை எல்லோரையும் இந்த நிகழ்வுக்கு நான் வருக வருக என்று இருகரம் கூப்பி வரவேற்கிறேன். என்னை இந்த நிகழ்விலே தலைமை உரை ஆற்றுவதற்கு பணித்த நம்முடைய தமிழ்துறை தலைவி அவர்களையும் வரலாற்றுத்துறை தலைவி அவர்களையும் வணங்கி அமெரிக்கா டிவியினுடைய ஊடக பொறுப்பாளர்களுக்கு நன்றி சொல்லி பங்கேற்பாளர்களை அனைவரையும் வாழ்த்தி வாய்ப்பிற்கு நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
The essence of great leadership is the influence, not authority. With this note, I wholeheartedly thank our principal, sir. Thank you, sir. Stars shine at night. Some stars shine at bright daylight. It's my pleasure to welcome such star, Dr. Kulkarni Prasad Vasantrao, the Honorable Resource Person of first day of our Faculty Development Program. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance. So I'll start my presentation. Let me thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to present on the topic called technology interventions in the pedagogy, management development, and faculty development. I'll share my screen now. Please bear with me for a minute. Thank you very much. Today I'll be speaking about how the technology is changing the communications in the world. Most of the time it was taught to us that technology is a hard skill, not the soft skill. But as the new technologies have emerged, and the technological savviness is also considered as one of the soft skill today. So therefore, my emphasis is on how this technology is altering the way we are dealing with the communications. First of all, we are dealing with a different type of students. Say a person comes from vernacular medium. Say a person comes from Tamil medium or Malayalam medium, and he finds it very difficult to understand the English. So how we will make them to understand the English? That's a bigger challenge. And many of the students are having that inferiority complex. So my emphasis is, if we can adapt to the technology, how we can improve their communications. So first of all, we are having one more issue today: automation. Chatbots are coming out, artificial intelligence are coming out. Okay. Then we are having multiple devices are coming out which can mimic the human functions. We call them as program. I will show the videos also. So now, first understand how we can create the interest among the students. The one is I started using Google transcriptions and the Google Translate and the Google transliterations. Let me describe these three differently so we can create the interest. First, what is Google transliteration? Transliteration is any questions here? Any questions? Yeah. So I'll continue. The Google transliteration is a person is very familiar with his vernacular medium, say Tamil medium or Malayalam medium. Sir, can I proceed? Is there any issues? Yeah, please. Thank you. Now, first of all, we need to encourage the students to type it in his own language, say Tamil. So ask him to type it. So do we require e-software? No. Today we are having Google transliteration. You can type it in Tamil, Malayalam, any languages. So we are now inducing the students to the medium of the technology. As if you monitor as a faculty or if you monitor as a tutor, they will not open up. But when they interact with the device, they start, for finding it easier. So a person comes to the Google transliteration, types it. Then say I have an example here. Okay. The first one is you'll type it in the Google transliteration and paste it in the Google Translate. As I am on the board of the Google Online Marketing Professor Board, and I get all the first lab inputs from the Google developer. So I'll share most of my, okay, I'll present once again. Yeah. Now in this example, you can see a person types it in the Google transliteration and paste it in the Google Translate. He will understand, okay, so what is the meaning of certain words I typed it in Tamil and it is coming in the Google Translate. Most of us are using the Google Translate it. Right, and now you feel that I think someone else is also start presenting. Can you stop that presentation?
Shalomi ma'am, somebody else by name Vigneshwaran Darshini is also sharing. You can actually ask him to stop presenting.
Okay, sir. Okay. Share பண்ணாதீங்க யாரும். Please. யோகா. அந்த அவங்க ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் பண்றாங்க. அவங்க யாருன்னு கொஞ்சம் பார்த்துட்டு அவங்க இது பண்ணுங்கடா.
ஸ்கிரீன் ஓகேமா.
விக்னேஸ்வரன் and தாரணி.
சரிங்கம்மா.
ஓகேடா. ஓகே.
Sorry,
sir.
It's okay. It's okay. Now, what I was trying to say here, when the student types it in his own Tamil language and puts it in Translate, he will come to know what is the meaning of whatever he has typed in the English. And there is a phonetic sound down also. He can understand how to pronounce it. So the offline classes did not have this option. So online classes having this option. So now a Tamil student can type English Tamil word and ask for the translation in the Google Translate and also ask for the sound, how to pronounce those. That means technology is now bringing out the inferiority complex the students were having. Right. Now, okay, another one. So for example, we are having, let me enlarge the screen here. Now you can say, I don't know Tamil or I want to learn Tamil. So if I type it in that, I will get the translations. Okay, going ahead, what is the next thing that we do? Many times, people, think that the technology is only the cup of elite class. But when the GUI has introduced their mobile, 4G mobile, people started
Dr.
using
Prasad, your
Google Translate.
Screen is in a vertical position. Can you please put in a horizontal position?
Yes. Yes. Is that okay, sir?
Not yet.
Sir, not screen full presentation.
Full screen
Small
view is
size
not
visible.
Is this okay, sir, now?
So we need a full presentations, a full screen presentation. Yeah.
Sir, I'm doing the full screen presentation now.
Previously we had it actually. It is now vertical. Yeah. It is vertical. I think you need to set
No,
it
I
up.
mean,
Yeah, now it is coming.
Yeah, now it's okay. Okay.
So now, okay, in the Google, what we do, the developers, we make a life easier for the people. So, for example, someone he writes that, Yanako, uncle, Teriyalu. I don't know English, so he doesn't understand. Okay, I can write like this. What is this word, and how should I pronounce it? So we are trying to do, in the English classes, teach noun, pronoun to them, then all the adjectives. By the time he understands the grammar, he loses the interest in the English. And he also finds that differentiation. Other students are from English medium are speaking very good English. So now introduce them to the technology word like this, and he will be able to learn English faster. Not only English, all other communication tools. So I'll continue here. Now, this is one, how it is changing the technology, pedagogy that we are using. A few years down the line, we never knew about using the video conferencing. It doesn't mean that we didn't have any video conferencing. We had a Skype that time. But today we have a Google Meet. Everyone is using, including this session, we are using the Google Meet. Technically, faculty are also understanding, we can connect to the students very easily than the offline medium, though they are from the rural areas or remote areas. Somebody from the Dindigal, somebody from the Nellore, somebody from the Tirchi can be connected in the same platform today. We have a guest speakers from America, guest speaker from Karnataka, guest speaker from Tamil. Everyone can be included here without much cost. That is how the pedagogy has changed. So the technology savviness, the soft skill that I'm talking here, bought by the Google Meet now. So that is how we are changing. Second, if you look at the other one, that Jamboard. What is the Jamboard? One difficulty in the Google Meet, sir, we have a presentation which cannot be altered. No, I can bring my Google Jam and scribble something on the board. I want to write some notes on the board, and as if in the offline class, I want to use it. Google is having this Google Jamboard. You can just type or do some calculations, write a year, a history person. Say I want to write about Thiruvalla, so I can write Thiruvalla in Tamil on that presentation, though the presentation is English. So I am using the Google Jamboard there. So that means I'm bringing the offline environment if I'm tech savvy. Now, I am coming to the another one, Google Colab. What is this Google Colab? As we know that artificial intelligence we cannot ignore in this teaching also. Now, Google Colab is a programming word where you can type the program and get the outputs, data science outputs today. So that means I don't need a software to purchase for research methodology. I don't need to purchase software for like SPSS. Nothing is required. You just go to the Google Colab and write some programs in Python or R. Will get the outputs there. There are many libraries which use better output than the SPSS, better visualization than the SPSS. That's an advantage that Google has created in the Google Colab. Now, most of us probably using this Google Classroom here. We can give the assignment to the students. We can upload the notes to the students. We can grade it also nowadays. Google allows now grading. You can also connect the Google form to the Google Classroom now. Grading can be automated. I don't need to go for learning management systems today. I can develop my Google Classroom as an education platform. I can bring the assignment. I can bring the meet into the Google Classroom. We can include the form into that. We can also include the attendance. Many people don't know there is an add-on for the Google Meet. I not to take the attendance. The people who come on the Google Meet, this add-on will give the how much time they are logged in, when they logged in, how much time they were there in the Meet, what questions they were asking. Everything will be recorded by this Google Meet add-on. So that means technology is simplifying the life of the faculty. Now, why we want to simplification the soft skill? See, we have to focus on the research. That is our core strength, our hard skill. These are taking attendance, are creating the jam boards, are creating the text is a soft skill. So this is like a value chain. These are the secondary activities. Now we need to focus on the primary activity of research, and Google is helping faculty to do the work better on the research side and taking care of all this attendance, assignment, grading automatically. Now, I'm coming to the another tool of the Google that is called as Google AI. Many people having this notion that the moment I say artificial intelligence, you need to know the coding. No. So end of the session, I will show without any coding knowledge, one can do artificial intelligence. You have a Google AI drag and drop. You can go to this Google AI and a drag and drop website. Just drag the image, and you will come to know the output. Say, for example, I'm doing the facial analysis of the students in the class. Take a picture of your students and drag it on the Google AI drag and drop. You will come to know whether student is joyful, whether student is confident. No coding required, no coding knowledge. Just what you have to do is just take a picture of your students, drag it and drop it on the Google AI. We'll get the facial analysis. Why facial analysis? I can understand now how many students are really interested in my session. Are they sitting idly? Now there is a neuromarketing brain-computer interface that is coming out. It will tell you exactly whether students is really interested in your class or not by just taking a picture in the class. That is how I am bringing hardcore technological skills into the soft skill domain. They becoming technology savvy. We have one more Google OR tools. I want to do some programs or some mathematical equations to be done, like linear programming, a simplex problem, transportation problem, simulations I want to do. I just go to the Google OR. I don't need to purchase any software. I'll get the output automatically. So this is applicable only at the engineering side or management side. But the people who are interested in Tamil or maybe history department want to assess the historical trends, we can also use the Google OR tools. Another quite interesting feature that Google has come out is Google questions. Students are having certain doubts, so they cannot ask to the faculty because of the fear of the marks or because of the fear of the languages. Now they can go to the Google questions and type the question there. There are people like us who are in the developer mode. We'll go and get those questions. We'll answer those questions of the students across the world today in any language. You can ask the question in Tamil, you can ask the question in Telugu, you can ask the question in Kannada. So the developer from different background will supply, translate this into other English language, and people start answering these questions. Now, why I'm telling this? Earlier, faculty was stressing on communication means English. And communication, they think about non-verbal communication. How do you assess the non-verbal communication in the online world today? You are not viewing my photo today. I deliberately am not putting my photo on the this page because it is I don't need a non-verbal communication today. Okay, body language is having no meaning on online world. Many of your students come to the meet, but you cannot see them. Okay, this is a myth that we are teaching here today in the machine world, machine-to-machine communication, human-to-machine communication that we are dealing. We do not require emphasis on the body language. Okay, many people who are faculty who are sitting in this presentation may be taken aback saying that what this faculty is teaching. But in this online world, I know how many faculty are really assessing the body language of their students. If the number is more than 10%, I'll be wondering because most of the students will be switch off their video, switch off their audio because of network issues. You cannot understand the body language of the students. Many of the interviews are happening on the online world. Okay, many of the presentations, webinars are happening on the online world. So the communication domain is changing to the technology side. So therefore, I am focusing on the faculty has to include these technology tools in the pedagogy. So ask the students, ask the question in the Google questions. There are thousands of people, developers, who come and help these people to answer the questions. Now, another one is a Kaggle. Now I'm coming back to the another myth that is there in the. I'm from the data science field. I'm a data scientist. So I do artificial intelligence and machine learning. I used to teach research methodology, saying that exploratory research, descriptive research, conclusive research, and sample size calculation. So I use the Z formula, I use the sample size formulas. But do you know, today I can take a sample of 1 crore. Tell me one sample size formula which calculate the sample size, 1 crore or 1.5 crores. We are entering into the big data analytics. We require 1 crore post to be analyzed in a real time. Dynamic data. Do you have any research methodology for the dynamic data? Very, very few today. So what I'm trying to say here, research methodology for the PhD has changed today. I have a sample size of 1.5 crore for my research article today. 1.5 crore post. And that is within one month time, or maybe 15 days time. The post across the Facebook, Twitter, or Instagrams. I'm gathering a big data and analyzing. Second, the models that they were using, like a chi-square, a t-test, what we are using, ANOVAs, even including the structural equation modeling, is losing the meaning because of the machine learning and artificial intelligence today. So this FDP has to focus on the new ways of communicating, intra-communication within the faculty. So that means we need to change the way we deal with the research methodology today. Our samples, our hypotheses, our machine learnings. Okay, for example, hypotheses we are creating, but in neural networks, there are many hidden layers that you never anticipated comes out. We call it as a dark data analysis. Dark web or dark data analysis. Niche researcher never thought it. So Kaggle is a one platform. You get a huge data. Say, for example, I want a history data on Cholas or Pandyas or Pallavas. I will get to know all the data today on the Kaggle. I want to know history of Indian weather. I want all these data are available readily for the researcher. Okay, the data collection is simplified by the machine learning enthusiast. Are we not changing the communication? Yes. So the faculty to faculty communication is changing from a simple process-oriented research methodology to the big data analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. You can try it out on the Kaggle. You will get a huge database of any topic on the world. So that is how we are changing the way we teach the people. Another one to the Kaggle, we have a data studio. I can now manipulate the data. I want to see, say, I have a social and cultural data of Chola period, and I want to compare with the Pandyan period and do the machine learning today. Is the cultural and social, socio-technological interventions we call it as? Is it viable? How unearthed informations are there? What's the time, a strategic inflection point in the changing the culture from one dynasty to another dynasty? I can do it on the data studio there. So I can develop the model, run the machine learning, get the new insights, which traditional research methodology techniques will not at all teach. And many of you are writing the blogs, faculty. We have today, Google blogs are there. So you can write your blogs and connect those blogs to the Google Analytics. So Google Analytics will give you the real-time data of the people from where they are coming, what they are discussing, what keywords they are coming out, what devices they are using it. So it is better for us to understand how our students are also using I am preparing a presentation which suits to the desktop or laptop, but many of my students are using the mobile phones today. Is my screen responsible? I can change my presentation, according to the screen. That's what we call as the responsible websites or responsible, oriented applications. So these data insights are coming out from the Google Analytics. Now, most of us are aware about the Google Forms. I can create the surveys, and these surveys will give us the output. And these surveys can also be now graded. I can also do the data coding automatically done on the Google Forms today. There are add-ons available. So connect this data coding. Data coding is done. Why I'm talking about all these new tools? As a faculty, you should not be wasting time on preparation of the process. We are not, okay, today conferences are losing the interest. Tomorrow the journals will lose the interest. Because you pay the money, many journals are published, even in the scoopers also. Tomorrow there will be a focus on the patent and the research and intellectual property rights. Therefore, from the Google world, okay, as I'm in the Google Online Marketing Professor Board, I'm requesting all the faculty, focus not only on the journal today, though that is required for the increments and appraisals. We're now moving towards intellectual property rights or patenting our research. Therefore, creating the primary data is important. Analysis is done automatically. Coding is done automatically. Your modeling and analysis is important. That is how the faculty has to change. Today you have to create the new concept. You cannot borrow the old concept of I cannot go on telling that old Muller theory or Ford theory, something which was there 10 years before. Can you create a new theory that and you can get the intellectual property rights for that? So that is where we are now working on another important team called Google Brain Team. There is a process called as brain-computer interface today. I'm connecting the brain. I'm connecting the brain of the people to the computers. You wonder, is it possible to connect the brain to the computer? Yes. We already saw the neuromarketing examples used by the Campbell and the Pepsi. We are now moving towards connecting the human brain to the world of technology. So we are having the brain, teams are coming out. So that's how the technology is changing. That means we now have data studios, Google Forms, Google Analytics, Google Brain Teams, and can we interpret on the real time? Yes, that's where the tensor flows are coming out. So these are sounds, very, very difficult for the people who are listening to my presentation for the first time. Sorry for some disturbance there. But you go back in 20 years before when somebody started using the calculator or the PCs. When I touched my PC for the first time in 1989, we didn't have the Word and other software. We were working on the Lotus 123 Word Star and GW Basic. So it was very difficult to write a one letter on the Word. But if I tell that to the modern world, you will laugh at me. So because that technology, you are using it now. So tomorrow you will be using the Data Studio, Google Analytics, Google Brain Team. You are connecting your human brain. One example I wish to tell, there is a Google Live Transcribe today. Okay, open this app, okay, and talk inside of that app. You don't have to type anything. It will type automatically, even Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, English. You just go on talking. You will this Google Live Transcribe, you'll type it in there, your own languages. That is possible. So as a faculty, I need to reduce the time processing the document today. Okay, writing the codes. These are not at all required today. So creating the Excel form, everything will be automated very fast. Your core area has to be patent. The core area has to be intellectual property rights and the new models that you are going to develop in your own way. So typing, so just go on to talking in front of this Google Live Transcribe. It will type automatically. You have to touch the screen also. You don't have to touch anything. Just go on talking. It will type. Only thing is, your voice is clear. So you can go on editing wherever required. That is how the technology is changing the world. Some more applications that I would like to tell you how it will change in the future, because you are from Tamil and history department. There is a Google FY. The Google FY is on the arts and the culture. So somebody want to create a wonderful arts, cultures, designs. Google FY is usually giving the platform to them. And similarly, we have a Google other one skill shop. I want someone want to develop the skills on a digital marketing. Okay, someone want to improve the skills on creating the designs, programs. We can do the certification, the Google Skill Shop. It talks from the basic, designing, content creations, digital marketings, then go to the higher levels. So the Google Skill Shop is a one, we are using it. And okay, as a faculty, you are using the Google Scholar also for the review of literatures. So I can download any number of articles today, Okay, we can from the Google Scholar. So we will get the complete literature review done on the Google Scholars. Now, okay, how the Google is helping, the faculty. There is a Google Trends. I want to do a research today, but I'm not sure in the what way I have to do. Say, I'll type it in the history. How the history is changing. So I want to take how carbon dating is changing the history. Okay, carbon dating. But I don't want to touch only from the image of the sculpture. Can I do the research? That is yes. Google AI drag and drop. Take a picture of any monument and drop it on the Google AI. It will tell you the age, URL, okay, the style of the monument, everything it will tell you in the description. So now what I'm trying to say, friends, that means image analysis. Okay, trend is I'm using the artificial intelligence in the history. I'm using blockchain technologies in the history. So the Google Trends will give the topics which are researched in the history today, are searched by the people across the world today, are now within half an hour. So that's the Google Trends to this. And I want some more data. So in my field, say I am looking at only on the history or Tamil. Okay, our history, say take a history. Google, I want the Google to give the research insights. That means some people are researching on the particular topic. Say medieval India, somebody is searching on that. I want some insight from the Google. I'll type it on the Think with Google. Google will prepare the data reports to me, maybe once in a 15 days or once in a month. They keep sending that, yes, there's some research is happening from the medieval India. There's some research is happening from the Deccan Kings. So the reports are given directly by the Think with the Google, not only about the market or consumer or geography. One interesting that we were studying in the Google development site, dying languages. There are 5,000 languages in India are in extinct. So Google language project wanted to re-establish these languages. Quite interestingly, now Google is working on 5,000 Indian languages spoken by thousands people or maybe hundreds of people in India. So that is the power of the Google Trends today. I can work on the language project of the Google and develop our own. Say a language, there may be a small slang in the Chettinad, there may be small slang of the people talking in Chennai side. So Google is doing all research for the future. I'm sorry. Therefore, Google has come out with teaching the faculty, certifying them. So you want to develop, how the AdWords are developed, how how to market yourself, how to post yourself on the Facebook, how to post on the various sites so that your name will be popular. So digital unlocked from the Google is another one. So in a nutshell, whatever the technology that I'm talking here, these are tools that I'm talking about, is changing the way we are doing. That's the Google Meet, Google Classroom, Google Collab, Google AI, Google OR, Google Questions, Google Classroom, Google Kaggle, Google Data Studio, Google Analytics, Google Forms, Google Brain Team, TensorFlow from the Google, Google FY, Google Trends, Think with Google, and Digital Unlock. These are the tools simplifies your life because Google want you to concentrate on the pure research and not on the clerical work like a typing or analysis or something recording. The Google doesn't want to do all that. Therefore, I'm taking you to some examples here. Okay, you feel that I'm talking excess. So there's a one Google presentation I'm trying to show here. Okay, I'm presenting this slide now so that you will understand how the Google is changing the way the customer service is done. You will understand I don't need interpersonal skills in the future. Okay, quite surprising because this FDP is focusing on the soft skill, but I'm talking that interpersonal skills are not required. I'll play this video.
The progress with the assistant. As I said earlier, our vision for our assistant is to help you get things done. It turns out a big part of getting things done is making a phone call. You may want to get an oil change schedule, maybe call a plumber in the middle of the week, or even schedule a haircut appointment. We are working.
Give me a minute. Okay.
The progress with that system.
I'll turn my devices so that it will be visible better.
As I said earlier, our vision for our system is to help you get things done. It turns out a big part of getting things done is making a phone call. You may want to get an oil change schedule.
I'm sorry. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, some loading issues here. Okay. A second. Okay, to me. It's okay. Whatever. Okay. I'll share my YouTube screen now. There is a Google Duplex program that is there. So I will show how the Google Duplex is changing the way we are giving or way we are talking today. A machine is coming and talking to the people. Okay, there is no human interventions. Okay, I'm talking about Google Duplex chatbot. I'll show the video now. Yeah. So this is the video I was talking about. In this video, okay, a chatbot calls the haircut solution.
Welcome to the postgraduate program in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning offered by the University of Texas at Austin in collaboration with Great Learn. My name is Kumar Muthuraman. I'm the
First, now closing this advertisement.
Analytics and Transformative Technologies at UT, and I'm also the faculty director for this PGP AI ML program. Artificial intelligence and machine learning jobs are amongst the most sought after and the highest paid jobs out there. In a few years.
Yeah, I'll skip this ad. And I'll come to the original Google advertisement.
As I said earlier, our vision for our assistant is to help you get things done. It turns out a big part of getting things done is making a phone call. You may want to get an oil change schedule.
Dr. Prasad, can I share?
Or you can schedule a haircut appointment. You know, we are working hard to help users through those moments. We want to connect users to businesses.
Can I share the video?
Yes, sir. No, I'm sharing. Okay, it's coming.
They have good connectivity. I'm not audible.
We think AI can help with this problem. So let's go back to this example. Let's say
This is not very audible. So can I share the video? I have to share the video.
Sir, I'm sharing that now. It is
not audible. It is not audible. Can I share it?
Yeah, yes, sir. No problem, sir.
Okay.
This is different from all the other graphic tools that I have used. You're not going to want to miss this.
Absolutely wrong. I would even add a little line in there that says the last e-commerce design tool.
the promise of the assistant.
Niveta.
As I said earlier, our mission for our assistant is to help you get things done. It turns out a big part of getting things done is making. You may want to get an oil change schedule, maybe call a plumber in the middle of the week, or even schedule a haircut appointment. You know, we are working hard to help users through those moments. We want to connect users to businesses in a good way. Businesses actually rely a lot on this, but even in the US, 60% of small businesses don't have an online booking system set up. We think AI can help with this problem. So let's go back to this example. Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
Hi, I'm calling to book a woman's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m. We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15. Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.? Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for? Just a woman's haircut for now? Okay, we have it 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. is fine. Okay, what's her first name? The first name is Lisa. Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Thanks, great. Have a great day. Bye.
That was a real call you just heard. The amazing thing is the assistant can actually understand the nuances of conversation. We've been working on this technology for many years. It's called Google Duplex. It brings together all our investments over the years in natural language understanding, deep learning, text-to-speech. By the way, when we are done, the assistant can give you a confirmation notification saying your appointment has been taken care of. Let me give you another example. Let's say you want to call a restaurant, but maybe it's a small restaurant which is not easily available to book online. The call actually goes a bit differently than expected. So take a listen.
How may I hear you?
Hi, I'd like to reserve a table for Wednesday the 7th.
For 7 people?
It's for 4 people.
4 people when? Night?
Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Oh, actually, we need to for like after like 5 people. 4 people, you can come.
How long is the wait usually to be seated?
When, tomorrow or weekday or?
For next Wednesday, the 7th.
Oh no, it's not too busy. You can come for 4 people, okay?
Oh, I gotcha. Thanks.
Bye bye.
Again, that was a real call. We have many of these examples where the calls quite don't go as expected, but the assistant understands the context, the nuance. It knew to ask for wait times in this case and handle the interaction gracefully.
Introducing Speechula, the most natural sounding text-to-speech software.
Can you stop the presentation? Yes. Now, in this soft skill training, okay, you were talking about interpersonal skill. But where is the interpersonal skill here? Your chatbot is getting the appointment to you. The chatbot is really negotiating with the saloon. So therefore, we have now gone out of the another one wherein bot is answering the call. So interpersonal skills are gone now. Okay, another one is now machine-to-machine communications are coming out. So a bot is getting appointment from the another bot. So in the soft skill training, we need to include this. That means machine-to-person communication. We call it as HMI in the industry 5.0 or business 5.0, human-machine interface. So that means now humans are interacting with the machines. We have a collapse. Robots are coming out. So we are not having this type of communications coming out. So in the soft skills, we need to include them. Okay, so that is how the machines are coming out. I will show you one more video. Okay, if the Joel sir can help me out. This is a hologram technology from the Microsoft.
Please, text me the message. I mean,
Yes, I'll do that one, sir. I'll do that one. Okay, I'll text you the call messages, sir. You can share this.
You can text it here on the chat box.
Demo. Microsoft hologram demo.
Okay.
You will wonder how the technology is changing now, because I don't need a translator. Once you see those videos, then I'll explain how the communication is changing. Okay.
One second, please. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a pleasure. You show me the video.
Let me share you. Let me share it.
Yeah, yes, sir. Please share it from your side.
Yeah.
Pleasure to be here in Las Vegas to present to you. Now, I get invited to do keynotes across the globe. And while it's easy for me to be here in Las Vegas, it isn't always easy for me to travel across the world. And even when I do, I can't always speak the local language. Well, what if neither language nor distance mattered for me to deliver a fantastic keynote? What if technology could help me be anywhere I needed to be and speak any language I wanted? Well, it can. We are bringing together the power of mixed reality and Azure AI services to create a truly game-changing experience. What you're about to see is an exact hologram of me wearing the same outfit that we recently captured at a mixed reality studio. And I don't speak Japanese, but what if I wanted to deliver my keynote in Japanese? Using Azure AI technology, I can translate my English into Japanese and train it to sound exactly like me. The same voice tones, those same inflections. Now we brought this together, my hologram and Azure AI, to show you what's possible. So first, I'm going to put on my HoloLens 2 here, and then we'll flip in the room to the special camera so you can see exactly what I'm seeing. Let's get started. First, let me introduce you to Mini-Me. There she is, my perfect hologram. And thanks to the power of HoloLens 2, she just floats right with me. I'm literally holding my hologram, so natural. Now she's a little small to do a keynote. So let's get her up so she can do full-size Japanese keynote. Render keynote.
私たちは最新の複合現実キャプチャ技術を使用し、私のホログラムを作成しています。実在の人物をホログラムとして見たことがあるかもしれませんが、私が実際に日本語を話しているのが新しいのです。私は日本語を話しませんが、私の声とホログラムは完璧な日本語で話しています。これはニューラルテキスト読み上げと呼ばれる最新の人工知能技術、いわゆるニューラル TTS を使用しています。私たちは自分の声の録音を使用し、私のように聞こえる私自身の個人的な音声署名を作成します。日本語からフランス語、ポルトガル語まで話せます。今、この技術は私たちが働き、遊び、生活する方法に関して、世界中の国境や障壁を取り除くことができると想像してみてください。まさに SF が現実になるところです。
As you can see, this is mind-blowing technology. And what you just saw was my life-size hologram, my exact replica, rendered here in real time, speaking Japanese with my unique voice signature. To do this, we use mixed reality technology to create my hologram and render it here live. Then we use Azure speech-to-text capability and English transcription to get my speech. Then use Azure Translate to get the speech into Japanese. And finally, applied neural text-to-speech technology so it sounded exactly like me, just speaking Japanese. And the most amazing part? All of these technologies exist today. The future is here.
Joel, sir, can you stop the presentation?
Yes.
Sir, thank you. Now I'm coming back. In this hologram technology using the mixed reality, what is happening? A person need not to learn any languages. For example, a Tamil student is there. Don't force him to learn German, France, or even English. Your hologram will speak in any language in tomorrow. So there is no translator jobs available in the future. Even there is no foreign language coaching, IELTS training. That is not required because your hologram can speak any language on the earth. Google Language Project, for example, 22,000 languages can be translated in the future. You can speak in 22,000 languages. For example, you're training a sales executive. He can speak in 22,000 languages across the world without knowing them. Your hologram will convert them. That is going to the future. Therefore, in the communication, you look at the bots are now telling that interpersonal skills are not required. Your holograms are telling that I don't need a translator. So I don't need to learn the foreign languages or any other languages. So if somebody is stressing that communication is English, I am sorry. Pardon, please. Okay, we are not telling the world that is, the way that you are defining the soft skill is changing. The soft skill, the negotiation, interpersonal skills, or problem-solving skills, decision-making skills, all these are now automating. Artificial intelligence are coming out. Therefore, a faculty has to be very good in the technology.
Please, not your
Okay, I'll come back and okay, under 2-3 minutes I'll check out and
அவங்கள மியூட் பண்ணு தேன்மொழி மியூட் பண்ணு.
Yeah. Now having how this communication is changing. Can we do some projects? Yes, art project, history projects, we can do. Okay, as we know, the White Hat Juniors and others, they are now working on the coding at a smaller ages.
Google ADAP is a project. You can do it on history. You can do it on the language projects today. So that is no option for you people to improve as well. And where you are showing the picture is now changing. For example, if you use the Google YouTube and use the Google Poly, there is a seesaw difference. You not to go to the Raj Mahal. You go to the Google Poly and type the Taj Mahal. You will get the 360-degree view of the Taj Mahal. For example, they take a history lecture and they want to show the Tanjavur temple. You can show 360-degree Tanjavur temple today, not only one from angle. So that is how the AR and VR, augmented reality and virtual reality technology is coming out. So we need to change the way that we are preparing the content for the class today. So just PPTs or YouTube will not work. So we need to bring the 360-degree view of an architecture, 360-degree view of the language opinions or transliteration. We have a natural language processing, NLP projects are coming out in the technology. So that is where we are now introducing Google AR and VR. So there are many other Google projects here, okay, that I'm showing here, where there is a funnel approach has come. The marketing, micro marketing is coming out. Influencers marketing communicate is coming. Why we should learn as a faculty? Now in the online world, you know that going to the place of the students and getting admission is difficult. So now we have to meet them online. So therefore, we need to generate the lead online, talk to the students online, assess them online. So technology is a part of any teacher's life today. Therefore, okay, my session began with how technology is changing and why the technology is a soft skill, not the hard skill anymore. Okay, so I have shown the whatever the possible technology that I got it as a Google developer. Okay, how it is changing the communications. So now the session is open for the questions and answer. Okay, how the technology is changing. Any questions? Okay, or doubts here? I'm eager to take some questions okay, on the session.
Julie,
I'll stop sharing. Yes. Any questions now?
hello. யாராவது questions கேக்குறதா இருந்தா கேளுங்க. Professors.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
On the tools or technologies or way the language is changing, where the way history is changing from the Google's platforms.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Julie, ma'am.
Julie, ma'am.
மியூட்ல இருக்குமா?
மியூட்ல எடுத்து விடுங்கப்பா.
மியூட் ஆயிருக்குமா?
சவுண்ட் கேக்கல. ஜூலி மேம் உங்க சவுண்ட் கேக்கல.
மேம் இப்போ கேக்குதா மேம்?
இப்பதான் கேக்குது. சொல்லுங்கம்மா.
It was such an interesting and informative session presented by you, sir. Thank you, sir. Glad to have you as a resource person for our first session for FDP, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, the session. Now I call upon Mrs. Rajeswari, Assistant to Department of History, to propose vote of thanks. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Good evening, one and all gathered here. On behalf of organizing team, it's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. 1 week virtual international faculty development program on importance of soft skill in teaching on behalf of Paterno Arts and Science College for Women, Virahanur. I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to those who have contributed to this 1 week faculty development program organized by History Department and the Tamil Department, Madonna College. I would like to thank our resource person, Dr. Kulkarni Prasad Vasantrao, Associate Professor, Karnataka, who honored this on the topic communication technology to brief the technology and the students with the inferiority complex, and who will translate and communication changing is very informative speech and excellent presentation, very much enriched with his inspirational thoughts. We are really enlightened with your knowledge and the presence. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Next,
Thank you.
Then I would like to thank you, our secretaries, Reverend Sister Alphonse Anandi, Principal Dr. S.V.L.Michael, sir, for their enthusiasm. Thank you, sir, and thank you, sir. Then I did also thank our beloved convener, Head of Department History, Mrs. Nagalata, and Head of Department Tamil, Mrs. Salomi Rajarikam, for their guidance and moral support. A special thanks to organizing committee members make a IFDB a great success. I also thanks to technical team assistant professor Miss Juliet Mary and Yoga Priya. Thank you, ma'am. A special thanks to Mr. Gandhi Lenin from Tamerica YouTube channels for this timely help. Thank you, sir. Finally, I thank all the wonderful participants. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Once again, I thank all for your cordial cooperation. We will meet you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
அடுத்து என்னமா?
Although, sir, thank you one and all. We will meet you tomorrow. Thank you.
ஃபீட்பேக் லிங்க் வந்து சாட் பாக்ஸ்ல போட்டிருக்கோம். ஃபீட்பேக் ஃபார்ம் பார்த்து ஃபில் பண்ணிருங்க. Thank you.
So thank you very much, all the
Thank you,
organizers, HODs of history and Tamil and Tamerica TV. வணக்கம், வாழ்த்துக்கள். எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். நாளை சந்திப்போம்.
Thank you, sir.
Meet you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.